Have you seen that Pee and Keel sketch?
Yeah.
I said,
And I said, bitch.
but you said bitch though. Okay.
This is my episode
It
again.
is.
Welcome to the 93rd episode of Beer and Fear.
I don't do episodes anymore.
No, the rest of them are just going to be me.
Yep, just Zach.
Paige
by
doesn't want to do
himself.
them anymore.
I'm retiring.
My name is Zach, and the one talking over me is Paige.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I am Paige. Talk louder next time.
Okay. We're gonna do something pretty topical. I don't know if you've listened to this, and you haven't heard yet. The Queen is dead. The Queen died.
Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen. Except not anymore because she's dead. Rest her soul.
I guess.
I admired her. She was like the English Betty White. We had Betty White.
Don't make that comparison.
I mean, they were both old ladies with gray hair.
Betty White was so much more than that. She was an advocate for the animals. LGBT.
Oh, okay.
The Queen was just an old fucking lady.
Well, okay. I mean, the Queen is funny too.
How?
The Queen has some nice things going on for her.
She was decrepit.
No,
the only thing she had going for her was the corgis.
Be respectful, okay?
Of what?
She was a
figurehead.
She was
of the
royalty.
For nothing.
Royalty. She ruled for a long time.
No, she didn't. They have a parliament.
Went off the rails a little bit. No, I liked the Queen.
I like the Queen.
Of course, as you can tell, we're not English. We're not British.
Britons. We are not from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, we're ignorant Americans, and we don't really know. Me especially don't know anything about.
Let me into this. I'm very aware of this topic.
Right, exactly. That's why I said me especially don't know anything about any of this. Ale knows a lot about what's been going on because she's been watching the TV show Crowns.
Oh, yeah.
The Crown. And she said it's really good. Season 1 is really good. I want to check it out. But she knows a lot about what's going on in the family because of that. You seem to know a lot about everything that I don't. So I think I'm the odd one out here. I don't know really anything at all about the royal family and what's been going on. And I really don't know anything at all about our topic today, which is Diana, Princess of Wales.
People's princess.
Mm-hmm.
My stepmom got super into the royal family and like the hierarchy and like the bloodline for a while. So she would just like sit there and like read the Wikipedia of like information about the family and who would be the successor of what. She would go on about it and I would always make fun of her. And then she was like, do you want to listen to who gets the throne after the Queen dies? I'm just like, no, I don't.
I don't want to do that. I mean, I was looking, when I was preparing for this episode, I was looking up a little bit on all that stuff and like, okay, but who was before them? Okay, who was before them? And it was really crazy to go all the way back and see.
Let's go back.
It's like from the 700s.
And it's
like
so
when
weird
this shit
because
started.
of her age and like you look back at like a picture of like her dad.
Uh-huh.
It was just like so long ago.
Yeah. So she ruled for a long time. I found out on Reddit that when she died, some people were saying, putting it into perspective, she ruled, Queen Elizabeth, we're talking about Queen Elizabeth now, she ruled for 30% of the United States' existence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
she was there for a while.
Ever since the United States became a thing, 30% of the time from then until now, she ruled. Yes, Queen Elizabeth II, right. We're talking about the one that just died, not the one from centuries ago. But it's an important distinction. And then, what else?
Oh, God. Why are we throwing things?
Queen Elizabeth's first prime minister was Winston Churchill. And he was born in like the 1870s.
That was a weird guy.
Yeah, Winston Churchill was her first prime minister, and then her last one was just appointed like a couple weeks ago. So to put that in perspective too, she was old. She ruled for a long time. And I don't know. Everything I saw about her, I liked her. Yeah. So we're going to talk about Princess Diana, who I guess was the Queen's son's wife, right? the Queen's eldest son's wife. Was that Prince Charles? Right? The Queen's eldest son, Prince Charles. His wife, Diana, Princess of Wales. Okay, we're going to talk about her today. But first, I'm going to take the beer out of the freezer.
Why?
Just to make sure it's not a slushy.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure
Yeah, that was weird.
It was
the
nice
last
and
time
cold.
that happened.
It happened twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Bub. Can you just take it out of the freezer, the 2 cans, they're in the door, and just pop them back in the fridge in another spot, please?
She's so cute.
Thank you. How was your week, Paige? She's fucking busy. I don't know what I would do without her.
What are you saying?
How was your week, Paige?
Man, work is dragging and kicking my ass like nobody is a fuck. It's just like nobody's watching.
Like nobody is what. So,
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm just so tired.
Oh.
I have a student who just cries all day.
He doesn't speak, doesn't say a word,
Not
huh? Just
a
cries.
word. He just cries. Eating his lunch. What's happening?
He's
And
taking a
just
nap.
sucking on a piece of teriyaki chicken. Just I don't even know how he's doing both at the same time. We had yogurt for morning snack today, and he's just
What's he crying about?
touching it. He's been crying for 2 weeks now.
About
Usually
what?
they get better.
About what?
I'm so tired.
He's been crying for 2 weeks.
Every day he comes, he's been coming for 2 weeks.
He's been crying for 2 weeks.
Yes,
Just
straight.
Just straight the whole time. It's so bad, and it's so
Oh.
annoying because his crying just triggers like this deep hatred in me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tolerate
I
that.
can't
Screw that. I can't be a teacher.
And I love my students, but every time I see his face, I just frown.
I just frown. I get a little sad
Like,
inside. That's upsetting.
And then I'm having drama with that same bitch.
Yeah, but you were telling. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. You were telling us a cool story. You went to some festival. You don't need to talk about that if you don't want to.
That's my personal biz.
It is, but it was a nice story.
Just get a little crazy in here.
Yeah, I'm happy and excited for you.
We'll
You
see
told me
what
that story. That's off the record.
Scratch that off the record.
That's a friends only story. Sorry. I want to try that.
Yeah, me first.
Yeah. Bailey's, limited edition Bailey's Piña Colada. Piña Colada. Or Pina Colada for those here in the United States.
That's the song, right?
That's the song. Goes just like that. We're all watching in anticipation.
And a hush comes over the crowd. Hush, hush. That's the hush.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Please don't spill any on me.
Oh my god, shotgun it into his mouth. Spit it into his mouth. Don't do it. Why is that such a good sound?
Ooh.
That's a
Some nice ASMR.
pleasant sound.
Nice.
But I've been okay. Work's been just stressful.
I'm sorry.
And that's all I do,
Well, you've got some positive things going on outside, which is nice.
Yeah.
Some
One and two. That's
some
about
some new happy haps.
it.
Yeah.
How about you, my little Bubbarino? My
Bubbarino?
little baked bean. He gets to try it first?
No, you get to try it
Damn
first.
straight I get to try it first.
I give it to him so he can visit.
Yeah.
Right?
It smells good.
It's pretty tasty. What's up?
You want to keep it?
Hmm.
You can keep it. I can pour more.
I'm okay.
It's weird. I think I would either just prefer Bailey's or just prefer Pina Colada.
I kind of like that.
Not
together,
the
to be
mix
honest.
of both,
The
but-
creaminess is nice.
Yeah.
I've
Because
never,
it just makes me want a Pina
I've
Colada.
never had one.
You've never had a Pina Colada?
Wait. Didn't I say that and you made me one?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember now.
Mhm.
Good. It was tasty.
It was very good. My week's been good. I think you need a vacation.
I just had one. in
You need another
August.
one.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mine's been good too. I had a staycation Hibachi.
Hibachi is so fucking
I
good.
think I talked about that already. Practice the celerets a little bit. Oh, it was
You didn't
Ale
tell me that.
practice the celerets.
You didn't say shit about that. You
That
didn't
was
say shit about dick.
that was on Saturday.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that.
That's how I got that on my finger.
Owie.
Yeah. But we practice. Well, it was just Eric and Greg because no one else showed up. But
Caitlin didn't show up?
no, she had some last minute things she needed to take care of.
Of
But
course it was.
and it was our meetiversary. Ale and I's meetiversary or metversary, depending on it. It just depends on which one you want to do. But it was nice. The first day we met. Oh,
There's a lot of things getting thrown over here.
right in the nose. She got me right. Okay, I was gonna tell a cute story, but no, she hit me in the nose with a chocolate.
Sorry, buddy.
Let's see. What else did I do? Let's see.
Ooh.
Because he's making fun of me.
How come? Did you make fun of her?
I just said whichever one you want to do it. I wasn't like you spelled something wrong. Ale made a nice poster, and she put it up in the bedroom.
Okay.
And it said happy. We were talking about our meetiversary. Obviously, meetiversary is not a real word.
Okay.
So she bought some letters, some paper letters of the alphabet in different colors, and she bought this giant poster board, and she made, and you can see it in the bedroom,
Okay.
it says happy first, it was going to say meetiversary, but
Yeah.
she with the letters wrote metversary, M-E-T, because in past, not met, we met, it was metversary.
It's not that bad.
No,
Not
it's
that big of a
funny
deal.
and cute, and I thought it was cute, and I liked
I
it.
think it's just an
And
endearing
now
quality.
Casoda wants to know what the hell the thing is you threw at me.
Yeah, because it smells like your nose now.
I was gonna tell the story about when
This is what happens when you fall in love with a Pisces.
we first met at Honey Jam.
Mm. We're on camera right now, you horn
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, not too much PDA.
My goodness.
We first met at Honey Jam. It's a breakfast restaurant. So we went to Honey Jam again. We wore our same outfits.
You fucking dorks.
Yeah, the same outfits we wore a year ago. And then we went. We took a train to Chicago, and we found some Lime scooters. Uber, apparently they have this company called Lime, and they make scooters,
Okay.
electric scooters, and they're parked all over the city. So how it works is you download. I sound like a spokesperson.
You really do. Don't
Um,
advertise for these.
Yeah,
fuckers.
no, it's Uber. Yeah, no, but you scan a thing that's on the scooter on your phone, and then it lets you unlock it because it's got essentially like a bike lock on it, and then you can ride this scooter wherever. And we took the scooters and we rode to Chinatown,
Uh-huh.
and we got Diamo tea, the
I saw.
bubble tea, yeah, because
I was so jealous.
someone wanted a little flask bottle. And then we rode the scooters back up to the Magic Place and got some dinner and had a really weird waiter. And
Why
we
was
had
the waiter
some.
weird?
I was just a little awkward.
I had a weird waiter at Texas Roadhouse once. I was stoned off my ass. Like I had taken an edible and I was hitting my pen way too much because it was the weekend and I was like,
yeah, fuck it.
weekend.
Uh-huh.
And he was just, I don't know if he was socially awkward or what, or if he was hitting on me.
Mm.
But like he went to take my order and like hi me is like, this is what you want. This is what you need to
You're
say.
gonna say this.
I'm processing this at very slow speed. And I was ready. I was just like,
Yep.
I have my order ready. And he hit me with like a joke curveball. And I was just like staring at him for like, I don't know, like 10 seconds straight of just processing what he was
You
saying.
threw everything off.
And then he was like, she didn't laugh. Is she mad at me? I was like, what's happening? You're putting me in a social situation I don't want to be in right now, and I'm really high. It's not a good time. And he was our waiter for the rest of the night.
Oh boy, yeah, that's awkward. That's the
God,
word.
it was so bad. I'll never go there again. I can't run into him. Can you imagine?
I'm just trying to think of like he walks up to the table. Do you folks need some more time? I could fill up your waters for you if if you want to order another drink. Steak with potatoes. It's like you just...
I was like about to say it, and he hit me with like some random joke, and I was just like,
Ah, damn it.
filet.
Filet.
It was so sad.
I don't know. Our waiter was just weird. And, but we had some drinks, and then, we went to a BTS store and bought some. She's wearing some of her socks, new socks she got. So that was a lot of fun. It was our meetiversary, and we had a great,
Good old metaversary.
good old metversary. We had a fantastic day. The Queen things. I don't know. I found them on a website. The multi-track stems of Queen. So Bohemian Rhapsody, it's like 18 billion vocal tracks.
Is it a lot?
It's a lot of vocal tracks. So it's very cool. It's like you can just mix the vocals and like solo instruments and listen to Freddie Mercury's raw,
His beautiful,
powerful voice.
Oh my God, that boy.
Yeah, so that was
That
pretty cool. Oh, I was going to tell you, it's because I was in one of my classes at Columbia. The very last day of this class, we were all mixing different things, like different projects.
Columbia.
And like some of us had old recordings, personal things. Some of us had certain projects we would load up. But this one student had the original recording stems of Killer Queen.
Okay.
And we were all like, how the hell did you get these? Where'd you get these from? And he wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't tell us. But we loaded them up, and we spent the next hour or two just mixing Killer Queen on this really old vintage analog mixing board in the studio in the middle of the city. It was so freaking cool. And then he gave everyone a copy of these stems. So I had a copy of Killer Queen. I was interested to see if there were any more songs. And yeah, Hammer to Fall, Don't Stop Me Now, all the classics, you know. I would love some sangria, thank you.
Ooh, sangria.
Oh, what is that? Bailey? Oh, more Baileys. But yeah, that's my week. So, prepared for this. Our brewery
Oh, sorry.
for Diana, Princess of Wales, is Four Hands Brewing Co.
Okay. Have we done them before? That
No.
sounds familiar.
Nope, brand new.
Maybe I've had them before.
Four Hands Brewing Co. They are located at 1220, that's 1220, South 8th Street in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know what happened here. 631045. That's too many digits for a zip code. So it's either 63104 or 31045. I don't know. Figure it out. But it's in St. Louis, Missouri. Four Hands Brewing Company was founded in 2011 in the LaSalle Park neighborhood near downtown St. Louis, Missouri. We brew a wide range of year-round offerings along with a vast variety of seasonal and limited release beers and seltzers. Visit our tasting room and our 20,000 square foot facility to try our
big.
beers for yourself. Why? What?
I said that's big.
That is big.
What do you think I said?
That's ick.
No.
Yeah. That is big. 20,000 square foot facility.
That's ick.
Let's check it out. Four Hands Brewing Co. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. All the way from there.
Yeah, that's big.
There's the entrance. Oh, look at their flag. That's cute.
Yeah, that is big.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, they have arcade games.
Oh, I love skee ball. I fucking dominated skee ball.
I like it too. Yeah, apparently they got free arcade. The beer. She's having some ice cream with some Baileys.
Putting the ice cream in the Baileys? You fucking
The Baileys in the ice cream.
son of a bitch. God.
Our beer from Four Hands is called Single Speed
Ooh, why? Because of the.
because of the speeding. And they were going a single speed.
Just
It was
one.
fast.
It was accelerated.
Ale actually picked this beer, and I'm really happy about it. I love it. Delicate and what is that word? What is this word? I don't know what this word is.
What is it?
Oh, imminently. Imminently. Okay, I just had to look at it in a different.
Imminently.
Simoniminin.
Bring it back.
Delicate and eminently approachable, this American blonde ale is brewed with Pilsner malt to provide a slightly sweet, pillowy... Oh, thanks.
She's so good.
Thank you. To provide a slightly sweet, pillowy base from which jasmine flowers, adding, during the brewing process, shine. Jasmine flowers. They added jasmine flowers.
Okay, well that sounds dangerous. Are jasmine flowers edible?
Yeah, they're delicious.
I'm gonna need a fact check.
Let me hang on. Let me just fact check this.
Oh my god, that's so stop it.
Fact check. All right, it's fact checked. It's true. They are delicious. Single speed, our beer,
God, I love sangria.
pours a bright golden hue and boasts soft floral undertones. This beer specifically is good to pair with spinach and strawberry salad,
Okay.
citrusy roasted chicken.
They were just gonna say spinach. Just eat
Good to pair with spinach.
handfuls of raw
Moving on.
spinach.
Citrusy roasted chicken, creamy cheeses, and sugar cookies.
Like goat cheese? I have a problem.
Yeah, goat cheese. That goat cheese episode was great.
Oh, that goat
I have
cheese.
brie in the fridge.
Okay, just give me like a block of brie.
You want some brie?
I just love cheese.
I always wait to talk so you can just cut it. You have no idea how many times I thought with ice cream.
Yeah, she's taken that out of the freezer and forgotten about it multiple times.
I just open it now.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
brand new. You're supposed to wait 10 minutes to start
Oh,
eating.
really? I didn't know that. I just dive right in.
Was it Ben and Jerry's
Pack
specifically?
roll.
Yeah, it says.
Oh.
On your
It says,
website,
This is good sangria.
Yeah, it's Costco.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Cheap.
Sometimes I want to be the trashy box girl, like, box wine girl.
Yeah.
But, like, it's hard.
Yeah.
I like that expensive shit.
Yeah.
A good sweet red.
Well, I mean, sometimes you want shitty wine. Just like sometimes you want shitty burgers. I go to McDonald's.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
it's from Costco. It's great sangria.
Ice cream.
salted caramel. Where it's like a swirl, like a caramel
Mm.
pour. So it's a really good ice cream. There is not vanilla. It's something. Sweet cream ice cream with blonde brownies and salted caramel pour.
I could fuck this sangria up. Like,
Yeah.
it is
Oh, yeah.
dangerous.
Well, we bought 2 bottles of it,
Oh,
so
thank
there's
God.
quite
You're gonna lose one.
there's quite a lot. Do you want some brie with our beer? Do you want to try it or no?
Yeah. We never get to
Okay.
try our
All right.
foods with like the beverages.
let me finish this up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'll prepare some brie.
We're very distracted today. I think it was the shot.
Yeah, the shot of mezcal like 2 hours ago. So this is an American blonde ale. One of the most approachable styles, the golden or blonde ale, is an easy drinking beer that is visually appealing and has no particularly dominating malt or hop characteristics. Rounded and smooth, it is an American classic known for its simplicity. Sometimes referred to as golden ale, these beers can have honey, spices, and fruit added and may be fermented with lager or ale yeast. So they're pretty. It's kind of like a general beer. I like blonde ales. They're pretty mild. Single speed is 5% ABV, unknown IBU or SRM. It does have a beer advocate score.
Uh-huh.
They give it a score of 80.
Okay,
Good.
sure.
Ranked number 263 in American blonde ales
That's not
and
bad.
27,894 overall.
That's not even bad.
No,
That's
not
decently
terrible.
high.
27,894. It has an average rating of 3.53 out of 156. I do have a review from someone. I'll read it after.
Okay. I have a student who just moved up to my classroom, and he has a real bad problem with like yelling to get his food because he's very food motivated. So we're teaching him patience right now. When he gets the food, he gets so excited. He starts putting the food in his mouth and going. I'm just like, what are you doing? Okay.
Yeah, if you wait 10 minutes, the consistency of the ice cream is very creamy.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I
people,
don't.
like,
I'm
stop
just
and-
like,
I get really stressed because I never, since it has like brownie and I always want to get the things and I can't because it's really, stiff.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a decent.
I prefer to wait 10 minutes.
I appreciate your patience. I know. Every night. Ah, my nose! Stuffy bitch life! Ollie, will you get me more sangria?
I was thinking about putting the bottle there, but I prefer to pour you.
I like it when you pour things for me. I batted my eyelashes at you.
Oh,
No. Don't let him know of our love. Kasoda, you're taking up half of his seat. It's because your butt makes the seat so warm. You get that booty warm.
there's a tiny peak left. To that.
Oh, hell yeah. Ches. Oh my god. One of my students, we're doing a project. I keep remembering all these stories last minute. We're doing a project where the kids have to tell us things about them, but obviously my children are very young, so they can't tell us anything, let
Sure.
alone like, what a color is. So we asked their parents, and one of the parents, we were like, what's his favorite food? He fucking loves cheese. Oh, okay. Okay. It's a very strong statement. And then literally that day, we had like cheese sandwiches for lunch, cheese and turkey sandwiches. Fucking devoured the cheese off the sandwiches. She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Boy loves his cheese.
That's a cheesy boy. Okay, I want to see this can.
Single speed.
Single speed. Oh, it's an old-timey bicycle. It's got wings. That's even better because, she's dead. So, wings.
That was the connection she was going for. Oh, camembert cheese, it says, is the pairing.
Yeah, it's fucking cheese. Cheese is cheese.
Cheese. And poultry. A whole chicken.
Government warning.
God damn it.
I beat you to it.
Oh, fun fact.
Yeah.
Look on the bottom of any can,
Pairings.
and you will see
A dot?
numbers.
I see a dot.
You see those numbers?
No.
There are numbers in the bottom of your can.
I
You got to move it
see
around a little bit.
27.
Yeah. Mine says 22.
Okay.
It has something to do with production. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like they imprint this number in the bottom. Yeah, it's very interesting. Never did that before.
Pairs with poultry. If you didn't have cheese, would you just pull out a chicken breast?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, cool. Now we have some brie. We're going to try.
Please recycle. Mine spit on me. Ooh, it smells good. Smells like pizza.
Forgot about that. Smells like pizza.
It's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm. It does smell good. I'm going to
into
fuck
that.
this beer up.
Oh, I just thought you were going to say I'm going to fuck this beer. I'll put my dick in it. Don't laugh when I'm pouring. I'm bad enough at it. She's not very foamy. She's spitting.
Spitters, quitters.
Damn. You're not wrong. Now I want pizza.
What pizza? We have pizza.
Not that shitty Little Caesar shit. Bro, you know how I feel about Little Caesars. I told you at the beginning. At the beginning.
In the beginning.
I was completely honest with you. I'm from
Is
Illinois.
crust stuff.
Ali, should the candy like this? Or should the candy like this?
The
Every night.
just one more minute left.
There's like a shit ton of bees on the playground right now.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot.
Jesus.
I know, it's weird. There's like a hive inside the playground somewhere.
Yeah, I was stung when I was real little.
I almost got stung when I was little. I've never been stung by a bee. That's gonna fucking stay that way.
It sucked.
These little bitches.
I
Can
was
try.
wondering why bees die when they sting you.
Because their stingers rip out their organs. Yeah.
It's only honeybees.
A part of their intestines.
Or either honeybees or bumblebees. I think it's bumblebees.
I don't hurt bumblebees.
No, bumblebees are fun.
Bumblebees are sweet little babies.
They're fucking yellow jackets.
Sweet, cutie little babies. With their fuzzy little booties. Their little tukuses. Yeah, it makes me think of going to an Aurelio's and playing in the arcade as a kid. That's what this makes me think of.
One person on Beer Advocate said there were floaties in it. I don't see any in there.
Floaties?
So he's like, yeah, I didn't know what they were. I don't know. I see bubbles, but
Oh no, I see a floaty, but that could just be like, a speck of dust.
speck of dust.
Just floating.
It smells
I had
delightful.
to really look for that.
It smells a little citrusy.
It doesn't taste as I was expecting.
No, it's solid.
It's good. It's good.
It's good. Do you taste the jasmine?
No, I don't taste jasmine. I don't even know her. God. Yeah, the smell is so different from the taste.
It's a weird blonde ale, but hey, I like it.
It's a little bitter.
Yeah, it's got some bitterness, some hot bitterness to it.
Can't say I hate it.
No, it's decent. I've had better blonde ales, but this is tasty.
I'm gonna dive in.
Yeah, take some cheese.
I'm gonna. I've never had brie.
You've never had brie?
Maybe. I don't remember.
You gotta try some too. It's the one that I bought.
I did taste the juice. It's like a tea.
I'm kind of confused by this cheese. What's this?
It's the skin,
Help me.
the mold.
I want to eat the mold.
No, you want that.
Yeah, I said I want to eat the mold. I'm trying to get the mold.
And then try the beer.
No!
You're having a hard time.
I am. Okay, that's more than I wanted to think. Oh. Yeah. That tastes like a musty towel smells. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's a bad time.
Brie is interesting.
That's a bad time.
We've had a lot of different kinds of brie. Okay, I will. But does it pair well with the beer, Paige?
Oh my God. I am disgusted right now. It's in the back of my throat.
Please don't let this turn you off of brie because there's so many different kinds of brie. This I will say is a mustier,
Oh, don't say musty.
more intense flavored brie than I'm used to. But there's a lot of really delicious creamy bries out there that it's good to have with chips or apple slices.
Oh.
Apple and brie
I had to adjust my suspenders.
is delicious.
Oh.
Ale's dying.
I need you to hold my hand right now.
You're gonna make it. It's gonna be fine. Please don't let this turn you off from brie. It's good. There's better brie out there.
I should have known. As soon as it went in the microwave, I should have known.
No, you're supposed to heat it up a
Disgusting.
It pairs well with the beer because it helps the taste to go away.
Yeah, thank you.
You want the taste of the cheese
Yeah, wait,
down.
You can pretend you don't taste the cheese. Just musty, dusty, icky. Oh, like snot. The consistency of snot.
Oh yeah, it's creamy.
God damn. Blech. Dirty. What's going on?
All right. Review.
Pull. Girl, don't go back in for more.
What happened to my? What's going on here?
Ooh, I'm hurt.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What happened?
Yes?
What just happened?
My lord.
Why?
What'd you do?
I don't
You
know.
have a struggle with technology.
I'm just trying to log
And this
in.
is new.
It is new.
The excuse before was, wow, your laptop was shitty, but now it's like fancy
Oh.
new tablet.
Yeah. Review from Black Beer Pirate.
Okay.
Black Beer Pirate of Illinois. Taste, refreshing, floral herbal notes, slight sweet, jasmine, soft mouthfeel.
Give you a soft mouthfeel.
Same with the nose. Golden hue, clear, tall white foam head. Some rings of lace. Medium to medium light body. Went well with spicy jumbo.
Ah, jumbo or gumbo?
He said jumbo.
Okay, well, he meant probably gumbo.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Lock. Lock. Lock.
No.
Fucking lock.
Fucking. Did I tell you that my dad got a fish tank and named all the fish after characters in Harry Potter?
Oh my god.
Yeah. They have 3 goldfish named Harry, Ron, and Hermione. They have a angelfish named Sirius and another angelfish named Luna, and then they have 2 snails, one named Dobby and one named Creature.
I love that.
Me too. I also just really like snails.
I would like a snail.
Snails are cute. Get some fucking frogs first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're right.
You got the fucking vivarium and everything. How long have you had that? Since you were like fucking 24.
Okay.
Coming up on 4 years. Sorry, I didn't mean to blast you like that. I blame the cheese.
It's the
It was
cheese's
the
fault.
cheese, baby. It was the cheese. Forgive me. What?
Huh?
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 What?
Blue just says what?
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna start responding to people in Spanish and see what happens.
Monday?
Just no idea what I'm saying at that point. I'm gonna call everyone I meet a pendejo.
I bet that'll go great.
I think it will.
You'll make so many friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna start dating the brother of the guy that owns Del Barrio. That's my plan.
Both more welcome.
Let me finish this beer. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? Oh my.
Did you like it?
What do you mean? We talk about that at the end when I say, "What do you think of the beer?"
Oh, okay. All right. Forgot.
Become one with myself. That sounds inappropriate.
Make it happen.
Okay. Diana, Princess of Wales, if we said multiple times now, was born Diana Frances Spencer.
Diana Spencer.
Yeah. Interesting name. I think Princess of Wales is a better last name. She was born July 1st, 1961. She's a Cancer.
And how are cancers?
I love Cancers. My sister's a Cancer. I get along with them.
Hmm.
They can be moody, though.
Hmm.
And she expired August 31st, 1997. So the anniversary of her death just came by.
Oh.
Just passed.
Yeah.
She was a member of the British royal family. She was the first wife of Charles III when he was Prince of Wales and mother of Princes William and Harry. One of them has hair, one of them doesn't. Diana's activism and glamour made her an international icon and earned her endearing popularity, as well as unprecedented public scrutiny, exasperated by her tumultuous private life. But come on, when you're called the fucking people's princess, like, that's such a title.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so pretty.
She was pretty.
And she wore the coolest clothes, and she hung out with Freddie Mercury.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a picture of them hanging out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta find that photo. I think this is funny. I just happened to grab this plate. I wasn't intending to, but...
Is it because she's blonde?
No, it's because that's what we're drinking.
Oh, a blonde ale. Well, I guess they both tie in together. I guess. She died at the age of 36. That's very young.
Yes. Incredibly.
Yeah, it's sad. Anyways. Diana was born into the British nobility and grew up close to the royal family on their, I don't even know, Sandringham estate?
Sandringham, you say.
In 1981, while working as a nursery teacher's assistant, she became engaged to Prince Charles, the eldest son of Queen Elizabeth II, R.I.P. Their wedding took place at St. Paul's Cathedral in 1981 and made her Princess of Wales. How do you fucking become just a princess overnight? Just wham bam, thank you ma'am, I'm a princess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can that be me? Just Photoshop me in between the two of them.
Okay, I'll do that. In between them?
Yeah.
Or your face on hers?
No, in between them. Smush my face in between them.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Just my face. A role in which she was enthusiastically received by the public. They had two sons, William and Harry, who were then second and third in line of succession to the British throne. Diana's marriage to Charles suffered due to their incompatibility and extramarital affairs. They separated in 92. Soon after the breakdown of their relationship became public knowledge, their marital difficulties became increasingly publicized, and they divorced in 96. As Princess of Wales, Diana undertook royal duties on behalf of the Queen and represented her at functions across the Commonwealth realms. Just realms.
Yeah, the Commonwealth realms. I didn't know Canada was one of them. Canada is a Commonwealth realm, so technically,
You know who's
Canada
nice?
Canada also lost their queen, I guess.
I guess. You know who's just
Huh.
the Prime Minister of Canada? Justin Trudeau.
Oh yeah,
That man can get it.
yeah, he's handsome.
Didn't he used to be a model?
I think so.
Those abs cook great cheese. Not brie, cheddar.
I thought you were talking about Boris Johnson for a second.
The guy that was addicted to Coke?
That wasn't he also a prime minister and he recently stepped down?
I thought, no, that was the United Kingdom. Canada had a prime minister, I think, that was addicted to cocaine.
Oh, yeah. No, I was talking about the
Something like that. That
the
was
United
the
Kingdom.
UK,
Yeah,
yeah.
Boris.
That was the guy with like the weird hair.
Yeah, this guy. Oh,
That's
he's
such
tiny.
a tiny picture.
This guy.
Yeah, the weird hair. He looks like a bird's nest, like Trump's cousin. She was celebrated in the media for her unconventional approach to charity work. Her patronages initially centered on children and the elderly, but she later became known for her involvement in two particular campaigns. One involved the social attitudes towards and the acceptance of AIDS patients, and the other for the removal of landmines promoted through the International Red Cross.
Okay.
She also raised awareness. I didn't know landmines were such a problem.
Yeah.
She also, that's like when I was a
Endemic
kid.
over there.
That's like that joke that everyone's like, when I was a kid, I thought that quicksand and free drugs would be a bigger problem than they really are. Where are my free drugs at?
Yeah.
It's like, just accept it. This is a capitalistic society. Drugs are never free.
Quicksand and free drugs.
Yeah. Where was I?
Oh, you know.
Oh, I don't. She also raised awareness and advocated for ways to help people affected by cancer and mental illness. Diana was initially noted for her shyness, but her
Hmm.
charisma and friendliness endeared her to the public and helped her reputation survive the collapse of her marriage. I'm going to start talking like Kirk.
The collapse of her marriage.
Considered photogenic. She was a leader of action.
Mm-hmm.
In the 1980s and 1990s, Diana's death in a car crash in Paris led to extensive public mourning and global media attention. Drain that sangria, bitch.
Not public evening,
But
but
I'll get
public
to
morning.
that. No.
Hmm.
Yeah, it only happens in the morning. Diana Frances Spencer was born on July 1st, 1961 at Park House in Norfolk. She was the fourth of 5 children of John Spencer, Viscount of Althorp. Viscount Althorp.
Wow.
He was born in 1924 and died in 1992. And Frances Spencer, Viscountess Althorp. Nee Roche. 1936 to 2004, R.I.P. Big Dog.
Oh.
The Spencer family had been closely allied with the British royal family for several generations. Her grandmother, Cynthia Spencer, Countess Spencer, and Ruth Roche, Baroness Vermoy. None of these are words.
No, it's
This is just gibberish.
you just stopped
British
speaking English
gibberish.
a long time ago.
Had served as ladies in waiting to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Her parents were hoping for a boy to carry on the family line, and no name was chosen for a week until they settled on Diana Frances. I decided that if I ever married, I'd make that person take my last name so I could, continue on my dad's legacy of, because all he had was girls.
Yeah.
But also I just think my last name is superior.
Yeah, I love your last name.
Yeah. Oh, well, I like your last name.
I love my last name too.
Yeah, it's
I don't
good.
think
like when people are like, really?
Yeah, I don't think we're changing our names though. I don't think.
You don't want to like hyphenate them?
No, because
How many names
that's
you
just
got over
that's
there,
just
girl?
too many names.
How many
at that
names you
point.
got?
3.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
I
a
have
lot.
one name and 2 last names.
Mm.
My sister has 2 names and 2 last names.
That's a lot. That's too much. Do you have a middle name?
No. but I
Her
really
sister
don't.
does.
Ah. Did I tell you my middle name? I used to not like it. I like it now. Do
I
you
like
know my
it.
middle name?
Yeah, Ashton.
Ashton?
Yeah.
Ashton.
Oh, I think I knew,
Probably.
Hmm.
but I don't know why.
I probably told you.
It's Paige Ashton Krause.
Yeah. Carry on that legacy of your last
My
name.
wayward son.
Mm-hmm. There'll be peace when you are.
And no name was chosen for a week until they settled on Diana Frances after her mother and Lady Diana Spencer, a many times great aunt who was also a prospective Princess of Wales.
Mm.
Within the family, she was also known informally as Dutch, a reference to her Duchess-like attitude in childhood. That's kind of cute.
Oh, interesting.
On the 30th of August, 1961, Diana was baptized at St. Mary Who Cares.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
infant brother John.
Heard of it.
That's a church name. Who cares? Her infant brother John died shortly after his birth, 1 year before Diana was born. The desire for an heir added strain to her parents' marriage, and Lady Althorp, sounds like Bridgerton, was reportedly sent to Harley Street clinics in London to determine the cause of the problem.
Mm.
The experience was described as humiliating by Diana's younger brother Charles. It was a dreadful time for my parents and probably the root of their divorce, because I don't think they ever got over it. Diana grew up in Park House, situated on the Sandringham estate. The family leased the house from its owner, Queen Elizabeth II, whom Diana called Aunt Lilibet, since childhood.
Hmm.
The royal family frequently holidayed at the neighboring Sandringham house.
That's an interesting verb.
Yeah, holidayed. Holidayed! And Diana played with the Queen's sons, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. Diana was 7 years old when her parents divorced. Her mother later began a relationship with Peter Shand Kidd and married him in 1969. Diana lived with her mother in London during her parents' separation in 1967, but during that year's Christmas holidays, Lord Althorp refused to let his daughter return to London with Lady Althorp. Shortly afterwards, he won custody of Diana with support from his former mother-in-law, Lady Fermoy. In 1976, Lord Althorp married Rayne, Countess of Dartmouth. Diana's relationship with her stepmother was particularly bad.
Mm.
She resented her, whom she called a bully. On one occasion, Diana pushed her down the stairs. She
Damn.
later described her childhood as very unhappy and very unstable, the whole thing. The worst memory I have of my first stepmother was when I was a child. I was playing on our Wii because that was when the Wii was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I deleted her me character. You remember you could make me characters?
Ooh.
And my little sister was like, she deleted your me character. And she like pulled me to the side to talk to me. I remember this because it was so stupid to me. And said, it feels like you're deleting me from your life. I'm like, I'm 11. You're 30. What? Just one of the dumbest experiences I've ever had.
Oh.
I'm a child.
I'd never heard that one.
Yeah. She became known as Lady Diana after her father later inherited the title of Earl Spencer in 75. At which point her father moved the entire family from Park House to Althorpe, the Spencer seat in Northamptonshire.
Northamptonshire.
They're making shit up.
No, you just add how many suffixes can we add to the end of
this?
this?
Damn lie.
Northamptonshire town.
What is it when you consonants? No, not consonants. What is it?
Onomatopoeia?
No, not onomatopoeia. Who said anything about onomatopoeia?
Alliteration?
No, when you
Syllables?
Northamptonshire.
Syllables.
Is it syllables?
Yeah, those are syllables.
Yeah, then that. Thanks. Teamwork.
Northamptonshire town, village, squire.
Squire. The third. Diana was initially homeschooled under the supervision of her governess. I want a governess.
We all deserve a governess
I feel
here.
like you're right. Gertrude Allen.
That was the name of the governess?
Gertrude Allen.
Wow.
She began her formal education at Sillfield Private School in Kingsland, Norfolk, and moved to Riddlesworth Hall School.
Riddlesworth.
Why are there so many worths at the end of these things? An all-girls boarding school near Thetford when she was 9. She joined her sisters at West Heath Girls' School in Sevenoaks, Kent in 73. She did not perform well academically. Wow, just call her the fuck out.
Jesus.
Failing her O-levels, whatever those are, twice. Her outstanding community spirit, I had to burp, was recognized with an award from West Heath.
Mm-hmm.
She left West Heath when she was 16. Her brother Charles recalls her as being quite shy up until that time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She showed a talent for music as an accomplished pianist. I love that word.
Yeah, you got to say it very carefully.
Yeah, you really do.
Pianist.
Pianist. He's a pianist.
Ale, how was your Bailey's and
Did
ice
you
cream?
eat your ice cream? Oh my god! Ale! She also excelled in swimming and diving and studied ballet and tap dance. Did I tell you I did tap dance and gymnastics when I was a kid?
What?
I was in karate.
Oh, I did karate.
Yeah.
I still have my
I used to terrorize this kid. This kid who was older than me. He was like, I don't know, I was like 4 foot at the time, and he was probably like 5'6" because we were children.
Yeah.
And I would just fucking terrorize him. I was a mean kid. I had a lot to prove.
I just remember getting kicked really hard in the solar plexus when I was in karate, and it knocked the wind out of me, and then I hated it.
I don't want to go back.
Go back now.
In 1978, Diana worked for 3 months as a nanny for Philippa and Jeremy Whitaker. Philippa? In Hampshire, after attending finishing school in Switzerland for 1 term and leaving after the Easter term of 78. She returned to London, where she shared her mother's flat with 2 school friends. In London, she took an advanced cooking course, but seldom cooked for her roommates. I'd like that they probably went to the roommates and they were like, "Did she cook for you?" Like, that bitch never cooked for us. She's not a damn
cooked.
thing. But she took a series of low-paying jobs. She worked as a dance instructor for youth until a skiing accident caused her to miss 3 months of work.
Oh.
Wow, that's a pretty bad skiing accident. She then found employment as a playgroup preschool assistant, did some cleaning work for her sister Sarah and several of her friends, and acted as a hostess at parties. She spent time working as a nanny for the Robertsons, an American family living in London, and worked as a nursery teacher's assistant at the Young England School in Pimlico. In July 1979, her mother bought her a flat at something in Earl's Court as an 18th century 18th birthday present.
18th century present.
An 18th century birthday present. What's an 18th century birthday present like? It's
Probably
just
like a lamp.
stick and a hoop. Go
Like
play. Go play kick the can,
a
kids.
rock and some twine.
She lived there with 3 flatmates until February 25th, 1981.
Hmm.
Oh, there's so much fucking information.
I
Can you
mean-
imagine having such a long Wikipedia article on your fucking life?
Yeah,
That's my business.
I don't think
Get
I would.
out of there.
I don't think I would want a long Wikipedia article.
I
in
don't
my
want
life.
a Wikipedia article, period.
I would like to be on Wikipedia.
No.
To be important enough to be on Wikipedia.
No, I want to live my life in anonymity.
I always wish Cellar Ads were on Wikipedia.
I'll put you on Wikipedia.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Diana first met the prince of, which honestly, let me be clear here. He was an ugly dude. She was a babe. That man looked like a turkey.
So she dated down, huh?
She really did. But honestly, if you want to be a princess, sometimes you make sacrifices. And sometimes those sacrifices are turkey men.
Turkey man.
He looks like a damn turkey. First met the Prince of Wales, now Charles III, Elizabeth II's eldest son and heir apparent. When she was 16 in November of 1977, he was 29.
Wow.
It's quite the age gap.
Yeah.
And dating her older sister, Sarah. The plot thickens.
Huh.
Charles and Diana were guests at a country weekend during the summer of 1980, that is.
Yeah.
When she watched him play polo. Oh my,
Ooh.
look at how he plays polo.
Look at how he polos.
And he took a serious interest in her as a potential bride. What is that? A child?
A child or bride?
Oh my god, put it together.
Can't make up my mind. Gross.
The relationship progressed when he invited her aboard the royal yacht Britannia.
The royal yacht.
How do you say no to the royal yacht? For a sailing weekend to cows.
To cows.
To cows. This was followed by an invitation to Balmoral Castle. Oh my god, he popped out the Balmoral
I think
Castle.
I've heard of Balmoral Castle.
It's the royal family's Scottish residence, Zachary.
Oh.
To meet his family one weekend in November of 1980. Granted, she was still 16. Can we just all acknowledge the fact that she was still 16?
Oh, it's closed.
That's where the queen died.
Oh, at Balmoral Castle? It's closed. It opens at 10.
Queen died.
No, it's just closed today. Yeah,
She was well received by the Queen Mother, and the Duke of Edinburgh. Charles subsequently courted Diana in London. He proposed on the 6th of February 1981 when she was either 17 or 16 and a half
Christ.
at Windsor Castle, and she accepted, but their engagement was kept a secret for 2.5 weeks. Still a child.
Still 16.
Their engagement became official on the 24th of February, 1981. Diana selected her own engagement ring. Following the engagement, she left her occupation as a nursery teacher's assistant and lived for a short period at Clarence House, which was the home of the Queen Mother. She then lived at the Buckingham Palace until the wedding, where, according to biographer Ingrid Seward, her life was incredibly lonely. Diana was the first Englishwoman to marry the first in line to the throne since Anne Hyde married the future James II over 300 years earlier. And she was also the first royal bride to have a paying job before her engagement. She made her first public appearance with Prince Charles in a charity ball in March of 1981 at Goldsmiths Hall, where she met Grace, Princess of Monaco. 20-year-old Diana became the Princess of Wales when she married Charles on July 29th, 1981. The wedding was held at St. Paul's Cathedral, which offered more seating than Westminster Abbey, a church that was generally used for royal nuptials. The service was widely described as a fairy tale wedding and was watched by a global television audience of 750 million people, while 600,000 spectators lined the streets to catch a glimpse of the couple en route to the ceremony. At the altar, Diana inadvertently reversed the order of his first 2 names, saying, "Philip Charles. I love you, Philip Charles. It's Charles Philip, my love."
Awkward.
Arthur George instead. That's a long fucking name.
Charles Philip Arthur George. They're all first names.
My husband with the 6 first names. She did not say she would obey him. Ew. The traditional vow was left out at the couple's request, which caused some comment at the time. Diana wore a dress valued at 9,000 pounds,
Wow,
equivalent to
that's fucking heavy.
36,700 in 2021. No, that's quid, British money, pounds.
Oh, British money,
Quid.
pounds.
Nine.
Okay.
You think she's walking around with 9,000 pounds on her? Zachary. With a 25-foot train. That's extra. Bitch, if you're gonna be in, be in. After she became Princess of Wales, Diana automatically acquired rank as the third highest female in the British Order of Precedence, after the Queen and the Queen Mother, and was fifth or sixth in the orders of precedence of her other realms, following the Queen, the relevant Viceroy, the Duke of Edinburgh, the Queen Mother, and the Prince of Wales. Within a few years of the wedding, the Queen extended Diana visible tokens of membership with the royal family. She lent her the Queen Mary's Lover's Knot tiara and granted her the badge of the royal family Order of Elizabeth II. Yeah, all of this is just gibberish.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, there's so many words. The couple had residences at Kensington Palace and Highgrove House near Tetbury. I'm sorry. It's just... I need a minute here.
It's a lot of weird
There's
words.
a lot of fucking words going on. She had announced pregnancy on the 5th of November, 1981.
She had had a baby.
Diana's pregnancy was announced. In January of 1982, 12 weeks into the pregnancy, Diana fell down a staircase.
Oh.
She suffered some bruising. I'm sorry. The royal gynecologist, Sir George Pinker. They have a
George Pinker.
He gives her the pinker and the stinker. But to be a royal gynecologist.
What in the pinker? Oh my god.
Diana later confessed that she had intentionally thrown herself down the stairs because she was feeling so inadequate.
The fucking crazy bitch.
Don't talk about her that way. She was having a lot of emotional issues.
What was that?
On the 21st of June, 1982, she gave birth to Baldy McBalderson William.
Ah, yes. Very familiar.
She subsequently suffered from postpartum depression after her first pregnancy.
Oh.
After some media criticism, surprise, surprise,
Mm-hmm.
she decided to take William, who was still a baby, on her first major tours of Australia and New Zealand, and the decision was popularly applauded. By her own admission, Diana had not initially intended to take William until the Australian Prime Minister made the suggestion. The second son, Harry, who has hair, fittingly, was born on the 15th of September, 1984. Diana said she and Charles were closest during her pregnancy with Harry. How does that make William feel?
Oh.
Harry brought us together. William tore us apart. She was aware their second child was a boy, but did not share the knowledge with anyone else, including Charles, as he was hoping for a girl. Diana gave her sons wider experience than was usual for royal children. She rarely deferred to Charles or to the royal family, and was often intransigent?
Oh, yeah, and she was intransigent. I don't know.
Oh, okay. When it came to the children, she chose their first given names, dismissed a royal family nanny, and engaged one of her own choosing. She selected their schools and clothing, planned their outings, and took them to school herself as often as her schedule permitted.
Wow.
She also organized her public duties around their timetables. Diana was reported to have described Harry as naughty and just like me, and William was my little wise old man. Little wizard. He's a wise old bald man. Who she started to rely on as her confidant by his early teens. Don't rely on your children.
Oh, that's weird.
Don't do that to your
No.
kids. Don't do that. Don't put those expectations on your children. 5 years into the marriage, the couple's incompatibility and age difference of 12 years became visible and damaging. In 86, Diana began a relationship with Major James Hewitt, the family's former riding instructor. And in the same year, Charles resumed his relationship with his former girlfriend, Camilla Parker Bowles. She is a horse.
She's a horse.
Yeah.
Oh.
The media speculated that Hewitt, not Charles, was Harry's father based on the alleged physical similarity between Hewitt and Harry. But Hewitt and others have denied this. Harry was born 2 years before Hewitt and Diana began their affair. In 87, cracks in their marriage had become visible, and the couple's unhappiness and cold attitude towards one another were being reported by the press, who dubbed them the Glums, due to their evident discomfort in each other's company. In 89, Diana was at a birthday party for Camilla's sister, Annabelle Elliott, when she confronted Camilla about her and Charles' extramarital affair.
Mm-hmm.
These affairs were later exposed in May of 1992 with the publication of Andrew Morton's book, Diana, Her True Story. The book, which also revealed Diana's allegedly suicidal unhappiness, caused a media storm. In 91, James Colthurst conducted secret interviews with Diana in which she had talked about her marital issues and difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
These recordings were later used as a source for Morton's book. During her lifetime, both Diana and Morton denied her direct involvement in the writing process and maintained that family and friends were the book's main source. However, after her death, Morton acknowledged Diana's role in writing the tell-all in the book's updated edition, Diana, Her True Story, in her own words.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's so much information.
You don't have to include all of it. And then she died.
And then she died. The Queen and Prince Philip. I cannot right now. Oh my god. The Swears. I need a minute.
In a minute, in a minute, in a minute. I'll grab another beer.
Okay.
You want another one?
No, not yet. Maybe. Possibly. At some point.
Yet, maybe, possibly no.
You know how it is. Oh my god.
Oh, there's two beers. Two different beers in the fridge
What are they?
that I want to use as bonus beers.
Okay. The Queen and Prince Philip hosted a meeting between Charles and Diana and unsuccessfully tried to effect a reconciliation. Philip wrote to Diana and expressed his disappointment at the extramarital affairs of both her and Charles. He asked her to examine their behavior from the other's point of view. The Duke was direct and Diana was sensitive. She found the letters hard to take, but nevertheless appreciated that he was acting with good intent. It was alleged by some people, including Diana's close friend Simone Simmons, that's a lot of S's, that Diana and her former, what her middle name is, Simone Sam Simmons, that Diana and her former father-in-law Prince Philip had a relationship filled with tension. However, other observers said their letters provided no sign of friction between them. 1992 and 1993. Leaked tapes of telephone conversations reflected negatively on both Charles and Diana. Tape recordings of Diana and James Ghibli were made public in August of 92, and transcripts were published the same month. The article, Squidgygate, was followed in November 1992 by the leaked Camillagate tapes, intimate exchanges between Charles and Camilla published in the tabloids.
Ooh.
In December of 1992, Prime Minister John Major announced the couple's amicable separation to the House of Commons. Between 92 and 93, Diana hired voice coach Peter Settleton to help her develop her public speaking voice. In a videotape recorded by Settleton in 1992, Diana said that in 1984 through to 1986, she had been deeply in love with someone who worked in this environment. It is thought she was referring to Barry Manicky, not
Barry
Barry
Manilow?
Manilow. Nice try. Who was transferred to the Diplomatic Protection Squad in 86 after his managers had determined that his relationship with Diana had been inappropriate. Diana said that in the tape that Manicky had been chucked out from his role as her bodyguard following suspicion that the two were having an affair. Penny Junor suggested in her 1998 book that Diana was in a romantic relationship with Manicky. Diana's friends dismissed the claim as absurd.
There's a lot of drama that I didn't even know about.
There's a ton, man. These bitches just got a lot going on. No jobs, a lot of free time. Oh, God. Although she blamed Camilla for her marital troubles, Diana began to believe her husband had also been involved in other affairs. In October of 93, Diana wrote to her butler, Paula Burrell, telling him that she believed her husband was now in love with his personal assistant, Tiggy Leg Burke.
Tiggy Leg.
Tiggy Leg Burke, who was also his son's former nanny and was planning to have her killed to make the path clear for him to marry
Oh
Tiggy.
my God.
Leg Burke, Tiggy, you know, that's her last name.
Leg Burke Tiggy.
Legberg Tiggy had been hired by Charles as a young companion for his sons while they were in his care, and Diana was resentful of Legberg and her relationship with the young princes. Prince Charles sought public understanding via a televised interview with Jonathan Dimbleby. On the
Fucking
29th of
names.
June, 1994. In the interview, he said he had rekindled his relationship with Camilla in 86, only after his marriage to Diana had been
Irrevocably? Ah.
irretrievably broken down. In the same year, Diana's affair with James Hewitt was exposed in detail in the book Princess in Love by Anna Pasternak, with Hewitt acting as the main source. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, they got divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know, that whole thing, how it goes.
Oh my god, it's. Do you go into her death
No.
entirely? No, not at all.
Nope.
I'm
I
gonna keep talking.
was gonna leave that for you, yep.
You fucker.
I mean, I could pull
Oh, thank God. Go ahead. I am tired of
I
talking.
could pull an article.
I just want to drink sangria.
Do it. I think I got a backup article here.
There's just too much. I just talked so much.
I mean, there is a lot of drama that I was unaware of. Let's see. Stand by while I pull this article.
I'm not standing.
Okay.
I refuse.
I
I told my coworker that I felt like a businessman from like the 60s. Business.
With the overalls?
Business.
Let's see.
I am sweating.
Oh, interesting. It's like 71 in here. Apparently she had a rumored boyfriend, Egyptian billionaire Ahmad Dodi Fayed.
That's a name.
And on Saturday, August 30th, 1997, I was 2.
You were a baby.
Diana and her rumored boyfriend, Egyptian billionaire Ahmad Dodi Fayed, arrived to Paris following a 10-day getaway on the French Riviera. They dined at the private salon at the Ritz Hotel in Paris. Coincidentally, Fayed's father, Mohammed Al-Fayed,
Okay.
owned the hotel at the time, along with Harrods department store in London. A few minutes past midnight on Sunday, Diana and Fayed left the hotel and got into the Mercedes-Benz that was waiting for them, likely to travel to Fayed's private Parisian estate
My oh my.
for some spicy time.
Some spicy time.
Though the posted speed limit was 30 miles per hour, the driver, Henry Paul, spelled Henri, reportedly approached the entrance of a road tunnel at Paris's Pont de l'Alma, driving at approximately 70 miles per hour.
In a 30?
In a 30.
Jesus.
And I believe these are kilometers per hour. They've just done the liberty of translating for us Americans. According to reports, Paul lost control of the car and collided into a pillar in the middle of the highway. Paul and Fayed were pronounced dead at the scene, and Diana, still alive, was rushed to the Pitié Salpêtrière Hospital. I don't know. Early reports said Diana was suffering from a concussion, broken arm, and cut thigh. However, the princess had also suffered massive chest injuries. Operating for 2 hours, doctors tried and failed to get Diana's heart beating properly again. She never regained consciousness, and Diana passed away from internal bleeding at 4:53 on the morning of August 31st, 1997.
That's upsetty spaghetti. I need to like fan myself. I'm not even kidding you. I'm that hot right now.
Here, I'll take this.
Thanks. Oh, nice. It's gonna have some weight behind it.
In her book, The Diana Chronicles, author Tina Brown describes the scene of the crash.
I like the clickiness.
right?
That's nice.
According to Frederick Maes,
My A's.
an EMT
My
who
ass.
happened to my
My
ass,
ass.
who happened to be driving through the tunnel at the same time of the collision.
Mhm.
How interesting. An EMT was
How
driving.
wonderfully convenient.
Yeah. Huh, what a coincidence.
What a coinky dink.
Diana woke up in pain from internal injuries. She kept saying how much she hurt. Sergeant Xavier Gormelon, that's what it looks like.
Melon.
Gormelon.
He's a melon?
Gower Mellon, who led the response team in Paris, told The Independent Diana's last words were, "My God, what's happened?"
Oh.
Brown narrates what may have happened next. She turned her head and saw the lifeless Dodie just in front of her, then turned her head again towards the front where the bodyguard was writhing and where Henry Paul lay dead.
Writhing. What the fuck? This word choice.
She became agitated,
Yeah.
then lowered her head and closed her eyes.
Diana.
Diana ultimately died of a small, rare injury.
What was the rare injury? I don't remember. Lay it
Some
on me.
forensic pathologist concluded that Diana died of a tiny, badly placed tear in the vein of her lung. Her specific injury is so rare that in my entire career, I don't believe I've seen another.
Well, that's pretty crazy.
Shepard believes that Diana's death could have been prevented by one small change: a seatbelt.
Yeah, y'all bitches need to wear a seatbelt, says me, who doesn't wear a seatbelt. No, I wear a seatbelt.
Had she been restrained, she would probably have appeared in public 2 days later with a black eye, perhaps a bit breathless from the fractured ribs and with a broken arm and a sling.
What a fucking world of difference. God, that's crazy.
The only survivor of the crash was Diana's British bodyguard, Trevor Rees-Jones. He had been wearing a seatbelt.
Good job, Trevor.
What caused Henry Paul, the acting head of security at the Ritz Hotel and a licensed driver, to so drastically lose control of the car?
Oh my God, Trevor!
According to a statement from French authorities given the Monday after the crash, Paul's blood exceeded the legal blood alcohol limit.
Yes.
He had reportedly been drinking and driving recklessly.
Fucker.
According to eyewitnesses, there was another element involved in the crash. Their black Mercedes was being pursued by paparazzi in cars and on motorcycles, hoping to snatch a photo of the princess and Fayed. To this day, conspiracy theories about the crash abound. While different, the theories share the same thesis. This was no accident. And I'll go over some theories for you here. There is Princess Diana and Freddie Mercury, and then you right in the middle.
Wait, what?
And then you right in the middle. I'll put your face there. That's Princess Diana. That's how she looked.
She's so pretty.
And the Queen.
I guess she's there too.
And the car.
Oof.
Yeah.
Excused.
Yeah. Look at the car. For some people, what happened that night wasn't simply a tragic accident. I think I need more beer.
Okay.
For some people, what happened that night wasn't simply a tragic accident. Instead, it was the result of some kind of conspiracy, conducted secretly by agents of the British state or something else, they claim. Numerous reports, investigations, and experts have all agreed with the official account of events. That Diana had been in a car driven by a man who was drunk, and that failing, as well as other institutional ones, allowed for the tragedy to happen. But others still believe that something more secretive and then intentional happened that night. The conspiracy theories take a number of other forms, but all claim to point to the same fundamental belief, that someone wanted to kill Diana. And they helped orchestrate that night's fatal crash. Those conspiracies were so convincing and so widespread, helped by the Daily Express and Egyptian businessman Mohammed Al-Fayed, that the Met Police were forced to launch Operation Baguette.
Baguette?
Operation Baguette. Operation Baked Bread.
Oh my my God.
An inquiry to establish whether there was any truth in the theories. It lasted years, cost millions of pounds, and found that the theories were entirely without foundation, and that all that happened that night was an incredibly unfortunate accident. The report examined 175 theories about what happened that night, some of them small and some of them profound. It found that none of them were true. Still, however, those conspiracies rage. Here are 10. Oops. Oops, 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 oops.
What's going on over there?
Oops. Oops. Here are 10 of the things that makes people doubt the official story of events, as well as the truth about each of the claims. 1. Diana was pregnant.
No! Am I pregante?
Pregnant? This, according to Muhammad al-Fayed, was the reason for the killing. Diana had become pregnant with his son's child, he said, and that idea was unpalatable to the British state. Mr. Fayed said that the royal family, quote, could not accept that an Egyptian Muslim could eventually be the stepfather of the future King of England. And so it plotted to kill her off. Discussion of a potential pregnancy came up even before Diana died. During a holiday in France a few weeks before, some newspapers speculated that she might be pregnant, and that speculation was buoyed up by mysterious comments Diana made about, quote, a big surprise. But there was no sign of pregnancy during the post-mortem examination. Further tests on Diana's blood found there was no sign of pregnancy there either, and there's no evidence even that Diana suspected she may be pregnant. Numerous close friends and others say that her menstrual cycle was normal, that she was using contraception, and that she hadn't mentioned even the possibility of pregante to her confidants. It was interesting because when Ale was helping me with my research, she said that Princess Diana was embalmed, so they were not able to do a post-mortem, like an autopsy, post-mortem examination. So I don't know how they would be able to figure all that out if she was embalmed, but I don't know. Yeah. Huh?
One of two, like, that might be not true.
Sure.
Like, I don't know if it was just like a shitty website, but yeah, I read that. I need to tell part of the chismecito. That's about the royal family, but it doesn't have to do with it. Yeah.
Ow, my ear.
She was embalmed, but the procedure was illegal.
Was illegal or
illegal? It was illegal. Interesting. Number 2.
Dos.
Diana believed she was going to be killed by the establishment. The main motivating factor behind the conspiracies is the belief that Diana herself thought she was going to be killed, and that much, it appears, is true. Chief among them is a letter that was disclosed by Paul Burrell, Diana's one-time butler, who said he had been given it for safekeeping. Quote, I am sitting here at my desk today in October, longing for someone to hug me and encourage me to keep strong and hold my head high. This particular phase in my life is the most dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. Is planning an accident in my car, brake failure, and serious head injury in order to make the path clear for Charles to marry, it read. The letter appears eerily precedent, and indeed it had history. When Diana wrote this letter, she had experienced problems with her car, had voiced fears about them, and her bodyguard had died in a car accident that she believed had been a conspiracy. Diana clearly had concerns about her safety. That much isn't a conspiracy theory, but there appears to be no official suggestion that she would actually be killed, even if there was animosity between some members of the royal family and Diana. 3. The paparazzi made the car crash intentionally. Photographers were blamed repeatedly and continue to be for Diana's death. The story caught on in part because it reflected a concern that had pursued Diana throughout her life, that the often prurient interest in her was causing her harm. Prurient.
That doesn't even sound real.
Prurient.
Prurient.
Having or encourage an excessive interest in sexual matters.
Oh my. Me, oh my.
This theory has three specific forms. The first alleges that the group of paparazzi chased and pushed Diana's Mercedes so that it could make the crash happen. The second argues that members of the paparazzi encouraged an environment where a crash could happen. The third suggests that the paparazzi accidentally created a situation that the conspirators exploited to kill the people in the car. The official investigation pointed out that the paparazzi aren't really a meaningful group. Though they do the same job, they generally compete with each other for the best photo. Many of them work for different companies and do entirely different jobs, with some working as professional photojournalists. Official investigations have found that the Mercedes car that Diana was in does seem to have driven quickly, in part to escape the photographers. But Operation Paget found that was the result of normal behavior by the paparazzi, and that they hadn't been participating in any criminal conspiracy. 4. Driver Henry Paul intentionally caused the crash. Henry Paul was the head of security at the Ritz Hotel in Paris, but conspiracy theorists believe that he was in the pay of at least one other organization, the security services in France or the UK, or both. People who doubt the official course of events say that its central claim about Mr. Paul being drunk at the time of the crash was not only false, but was a lie spread in the media to cover up the killing. And that was done in part by swapping his body with another person, so that the toxicological results would appear correct. There are a number of reasons people believe this. Mr. Paul did not seem to behave like he was drunk earlier on in the night, for instance, and beliefs about him being in the pay of security services come from the fact that he appeared to have more money than would be expected, and that some security offices have suggested they might have had a French source inside the hotel.
Not a French.
Oh, those French sources. Wet my whistle.
Okay.
Oh, where'd my article go? But there's no evidence to suggest that either one of those things contributed to the crash in any way other than the official account. Numerous tests showed that Mr. Paul's blood had alcohol in it, though there were mistakes made with the tests, and repeated checks of those have certified that Mr. Paul had indeed been drinking. 5. There was something wrong with the Mercedes that Diana was traveling in. There is perhaps nothing more central to the conspiracy than the car that carried Diana and which would eventually kill her. Conspiracy theorists claim that its route was blocked, that it was driving at an unusual speed, or that something had been tampered with in the car. Everything about the car appeared to be in order. People reported seeing different speeds, and the car was certainly driving fast that night, but there was nothing unusual about the way it was driving. But a large part of the confusion here appears to emerge from the fact that it is simply too difficult to estimate the speed. Witnesses who reported different things probably weren't wrong, but it's very difficult to tell how fast something is going when you're outside of it, especially if you don't have anything to compare it to. Number 6. Bright flashes and strange vehicles were on the road. Numerous people reported seeing flashes as the car headed into the tunnel where it would crash, flashes that were blamed for the crash itself. But the problem was that many people reported different flashes at different times from different places. There were a lot of flashes that night, the photographers following the car in the light of the headlights of the vehicles, but none of them appeared to have been malicious or part of a conspiracy. Number 6. This is number 6. Oh, I don't know. I'm lost count. Diana's medical care was deliberately sabotaged. Conspiracy theorists believe that doctors allowed Diana to die on purpose. By not treating her in the proper way, they stopped her from recovering. Most of this revolves around her treatment at the scene of the crash. If she had instead been taken to the nearest hospital and treated there, she may have survived, they say. Part of the belief in this theory comes from the fact that the French approach to emergency care is simply different from the UK. In France, emergency crews focus on giving treatment at the scene before moving a person to a hospital. In the UK, it's about getting to the hospital sooner. As the writers of the Operation Pagat report note, such a conspiracy would require a substantial number of expert doctors and other caregivers to both break their ethics and then lie about doing so. That didn't happen, they conclude. It's impossible to say whether or not there would have been more success if Diana was taken to a hospital, but either way, doctors have said that it was almost impossible for her ever to survive her injuries. The last reason I have here, I thought there were 10, I didn't count 10, but Diana's bodyguard was killed off. Conspiracy theories around Diana circulated even when she was alive, and indeed, the princess appeared to believe them. In 2004, U.S. news channel NBC aired videos showing Diana talking about an affair with Barry Manicky, which you mentioned, a former bodyguard who she described as, quote, the greatest love I've ever had. But it was all found out, and he was chucked out of royal protection. Then he was killed. I think he was bumped off, she said in the tapes. Conspiracy theorists took up that claim and suggested there was a mysterious driver who had apparently helped orchestrate the car crash that Mr. Manicky died in. He had been riding as a pillion passenger on a motorbike. That bike crashed into another car that was coming out of a junction intentionally, according to some. Cons rumbled on and became part of the same set of beliefs that animate theories about what really happened to Diana. But the Independent found after an investigation public weeks ago that the truth was just as tragic, but entirely accidental. The driver of the car had actually stopped immediately and then agreed to help out with the investigation, including giving a statement to Operation Paget. I think that's everything. Diana was pregnant. Let's see.
Oh, God.
Paparazzi. The driver intentionally made it crash. Something wrong with the Mercedes. Bright flashes. Killed off. Yep. That's it.
Oh, thank God. I'm so tired. What'd you think of the beer? And I ordered pizza, too.
You ordered pizza?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Just now?
Yeah.
We have pizza.
I don't want your pizza.
Oh my goodness, Paige.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a little
Yeah, it was a little mean. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's because I'm sleepy.
What did I think of it? Well, wake up.
What'd you think of the beer?
I liked it.
Yeah, I did too. It was pretty good.
I mean, I poured a second.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in a long
It's
time.
been a bit.
That's a blonde ale.
Oh.
I guess I taste the jasmine.
I don't really notice the jasmine, but it was very flavorful.
It's a weird sort of bitterness
Maybe that's the
flavor at the
bitterness,
end. Yeah.
The jasmine's probably the bitterness.
But did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Good for what it was, at least.
Ale, did you like it?
Yeah. I can tell the jasmine it tastes like tea.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, thanks, everyone. That's also what? Oh, yeah, tea. So many connections with this beer. Thanks, everyone, for listening or watching. Yeah, R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, we
Rip dog.
hardly knew ye, even though you were around for 96 years. Yeah, and we're not in the United Kingdom, so we're not as connected to you as maybe other people are, but we miss you. So this episode's dedicated to you, Queen Elizabeth II. We raise a glass for you and drink in your name and your honor. Beerandfearcast.com is our website. You can listen to all of our episodes on the website by clicking on the episodes link at the top of the page. beerandfearcast.com/listen, where you can
Oh my god.
see like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple, but wherever you want to listen to podcasts, you can
Have a good
listen
day.
there. On YouTube,
Have a
if
good
you
day.
want to watch our live
a good
episodes,
day.
you can watch them
Have a
on
good day.
YouTube.
Have a
They're
good day.
also
Have a
the
good day.
YouTube link
Have
is
a good day.
also on the
Have a good
listen
day.
page.
Have a good day.
So if you
Have a
want
good
to,
day.
you can
Have a
click
good
on the
day.
YouTube
Have a good
page.
day.
It takes you
Have
to
a good
all
day.
of our live
Have a good day.
episodes,
Have a good day.
and we
Have a
also
good day.
release the
Have a good day.
recordings of
Have a
our
good day.
episodes on
Have a good
YouTube
day.
as well.
Have a good day.
We're on
Have a good day.
Facebook,
Have a good day.
Instagram, and
Have a good day.
Twitter
Have a good day.
at
Have a good day.
Beer and
Have a good day.
Fearcast
Have
is
a
where
good
you
day.
can follow
Have a
us
good day.
at
Have a
Beer and
good day.
Fearcast.
Have a good day.
Just
Have a good
follow
day.
us
Have a
on
good day.
social
Have a good day.
media
Guess what? Have a good day.
to
Guess what? Have a good day. Guess
to
what? Have a
follow
good
up
day. Have
when
a
we
good
release
day.
new
Have a good
episodes
day.
every Wednesday
Have a good day.
at noon.
Have a good day.
Thanks so
Have a
much for
good day.
listening. This
Have
was
a good day.
episode
Have a good day.
93
Have a good day.
on
Have a good day.
Diana,
Have a good
Princess
day.
of
Have a good
Wales.
day. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Was that really necessary?
It was. You wouldn't stop talking. Oh my
It's,
goodness.
it's kind of mean that you're dedicating this episode to the queen
Mm-hmm.
because she was like accused of her death.
Oh, it's whatever.
So you're dedicated like, oh, you're dead. Well, we're gonna talk about your like.
Everything's fine.
Okay.